the shi'ar of Hajj. The talbiyah. Labbaik Allahumma labbaik. Labbaik la sharika laka labbaik. Inna alhamda wa ni'mata laka wal mulk la sharika lak. This, because it is repeated so often, the talbiyah, a lot of times we become numb to the great meaning of the talbiyah. It reminds me of our relationship with Fatiha. Fatiha, there is no dua, period, that is greater than Fatiha. But because we recite it so often, it can become mechanical if you don't take a step back to think about what you're actually saying. Same thing happens with the talbiyah. If the talbiyah just becomes Labbaik Allahumma Labbaik, and you just want to hear yourself sound, like you're performing Hajj, then you're not going to get the full meaning of what it is that you're saying. So we'll just take a second, inshallah ta'ala, to go over the basic meaning of, even if it's just the beginning because of the time factor, Labbaik Allahumma Labbaik. Just what does that mean? Like, what does that mean? Labbaik, Labbaik, what does that mean? Here I am. MashaAllah. Tayyib. Huh?
Not Labbaik.
Not Labbaik.
That's where you're from.
Tayyib. I'm not a fan of the "Here I am" translation for a lot of reasons, because I don't think that it properly captures the meaning of Labbaik. All right, Labbaik is what is said. For example, if your parent was to call you, we all know the status that parents have in Islam. All right, we are to be blindly dutiful to our parents unless they tell us to do something that is in disobedience to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So if someone's mother was to call them, which answer do you think is better? Here I am, and you might be all the way over there. Here I am, or I'm at your service. Which one do you think is the better? I'm at your, and that's actually what Labbaik means. It means that you've been called, and somebody called you, okay, and you respond by saying, yes, I'm at your service, willingly. Labbaik Allahumma Labbaik, Labbaik la sharika laka Labbaik. Okay, and so it carries the meaning of La ilaha illallah, because then you follow it up by saying, Labbaik, I'm at your service, you have no partner. And this, a lot of times, as Muslims, we may think that this is perhaps insignificant at these times. We don't worship any other idols. It's not like the time of the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam. We have our own idols. We have things that are idolized. And we need to get those things out of our lives. Okay? Labbaik Allahumma Labbaik. Labbaik la sharika lak. Labbaik. Again, I'm at your service. I'm at your service. You are answering the call of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which means that any other call that is going on at that time that contradicts the call of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then you're not answering it. So you put your phones on silent. Mashi. No, literally, like, I'm only saying that now. This is actually a true story. I don't think that there's a time that I've made sa'i, especially, except that I see people talking on their phones during sa'i, and I don't understand that. I don't get that. And this is something that we should realize. Yes, the time, as you're saying, Labbaik Allahumma Labbaik, this is sunnah to say all the way until you get to Mecca. Doesn't mean that you will actually literally be saying Labbaik Allahumma Labbaik, Labbaik la sharika laka Labbaik for the whole time you're on the bus. Probably not. You might be tired. You're going to go to sleep. You wake up. You have to do other things. But this is what should be on your tongue. You should not use that time for vain talk. This is the point. Yani, if you're answering your phone because you have to meet somebody in Mecca and you're telling them, listen, we're going to be a little bit late. Okay, fine. But to use that time for other than the obedience of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is actually, at this time, it's literally a waste of time. You're wasting the better opportunity that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has put in front of you.